what I want to do. Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me while I get this started. Hey Lisa baby. I just have to post to some streaming real quick. Alright. I'm live. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Well, this is just going great. Okay, wonderful. Y'all can hear me. If I'm talking too low, let me know. Alright. You're welcome, Danielle. Let's see here. Alright, so somebody put something up in the group. Really put something up in the Facebook group about these shirts that y'all wanted to see. So alright, good. There's my folder with all them. Alright, so what I did was I went and took the oversized, where's it at? The Sympxls oversized tee. This bad boy right here. Can I expand? Thanks. That's the thumbnail. Y'all know what that is. I'm damn everybody got it in their game. So it was a good suggestion by B. Lewis to use this one. I'm just going to use a black t-shirt here, and there was a website. I don't know the website, but there was a website suggested with images. These are some of them here. I just picked my favorite ones. The website had a ton of them. Unfortunately, the website, you couldn't. Usually what I would do on a website, like let me show y'all for example. Busted tees, Rebels over gray. What I usually do is go to like a Redbubble or Busted Tee, and I'll cruise through here and see what they got. And you know, what you normally would do is click on it, and then it would give you an option to right click on it and you save image as. Get out of here, 10%. I don't want 10% off. You save image as, and you save it to your whatever folder you're saving it to, and then pull it up in Photoshop. But the website that was suggested to me couldn't do it off of there, and some websites are like that in order to avoid getting people to take their stencils. But I'm crafty. So what I did was I just screenshotted the screen and then opened it up in Photoshop on a brand new thing here. See if I can show you. Do I have anything? No, nothing. Okay. Well, what I do is I screenshot it and I pasted it onto here, and then I cropped it from the screenshot. So that's how I got the images. Not all websites are like that. Most websites are not like that. So that's how I got the images. But what I'm going to do is take this stencil of an image and put it onto the texture of the shirt. Sympxls. Is that how you say their name? I don't even know. Sympxls. I don't know. Sympxls. That's not even how you say it. Sympxls, whatever. Their DOU allows recolors. If not, you know, want to beat the dead horse. But if you don't have permission to share publicly, don't share it publicly. Hi, Kyrie. If not, keep it for yourself if you don't got permission, or share amongst your friends privately. I know y'all see me say inbox. Yeah, I'm going to send it to you privately, and then just request that you keep it to yourself. But if they allow public, you know what I mean, releases of any recolors, just link back to the mesh, and then there you go. So this is what I'll do once these are done. Once I've tested them in game. I don't think you guys were at the last stream, but if you watched it, you might have heard me say that I'm on a laptop and I can't run Photoshop, OBS, and all the programs I need in Sims 4, or else I would show you what they look like in game. I can't run it all. Something's going to stop running. Either it's going to be my streaming software or Sims 4. Like, I can't run both. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to bring them in game with y'all. But as soon as I'm done doing them and the stream is ended, probably sometime tomorrow, I'll take them in game and test them out, and then I'll release them once I take some preview pictures and edit the preview pictures and stuff. So alright, so first things first is you go into Sims 4 Studio. Oh yeah, before you even do that, you go into, you get the package, right? Boom, I downloaded it from Sympxls site. Once you download Sims 4 Studio, it's going to create a folder in your documents that says Sims 4 Studio. So what you do once you download that mesh is, I have copies of it all over the place. I have a copy in my mods folder, in my Electronic Arts Sims 4 mods folder. I have a copy of it in my projects folder, and I'm also going to put a copy of it in Sims 4 Studio in the mods folder. See, it's right here. And what that's going to let me do is be able to make my own package file and still be able to see it in Sims 4 Studio. If I did not put this original mesh into Sims 4 Studio mods folder, then I'm not going to be able to see them both. I'm not going to be able to see my recolors. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to cast, create standalone. I'm going to click on that, and content, I'm going to go to custom, and see, here it is all right here. I'm going to click on the first one because I know that's the black one and that's the only one I'm going to be using. And I'm going to go where I have saved it at, and I'm going to create my own package. And then I'm going to save. And what it's going to do is bring it up in Sims 4 Studio with just the one color that I had selected. I already knew the black was the first one, which is why. If you don't know which one is going to be the one you want, just select all of them and then go in here and then just hit remove swatch until you're left with only the one you're going to use. So that's going to be, you know what I mean, my package. I'm going to save it from here just in case anything gives me a big snafu. Alright. And then once I'm there, I'm going to hit the export button, and I'm going to save this original. It's already in this folder, but I'm going to save this original texture as a ping. And I saved a black one and a white one before. I decided once I got all the stencils off the website that I'm not going to use the white one. I'm just going to use the black one. So I saved the original one as the black one. And you just save it, and it's in that folder. That's the texture file that you're going to open up into Photoshop. Alright, so from there, I got my original texture, and now I'm going to go to my first photo. Now, since this has some white on the sides, I'm not sure if I'm going to crop this any. I might just want to crop this a little bit more. So I'm going to go to my rectangular marquee over here. You can move these around in Photoshop. I could have moved it over here to the left. I could have made it so that it's underneath all these tabs right here. I like it right here. If you were to recolor yourself, you move this around. You do it however it fits you. This fits me. This is what I like. This is what I'm used to. So this is what I do. I'm going to go up here to the marquee tool, which is the second one down, or I can hit M on my keyboard and it'll bring you the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to crop this a little bit more so that I literally just have what, you know what I mean, what that is. And then I'm going to go up here to image and crop. And there you go. Eliminate all the background noise I don't need. And then I'm going to hit Control D to deselect the marquee. And hopefully I won't have to do, it's black on black, so hopefully it'll look good. But let's say you want to hit Control A to select all, and then Control C to copy. Go back over to my original mesh, hit Control V to paste it, and you see it's super tiny. And that's cool, we can fix that. You're just going to hit Control T to transform it, okay? And transform is going to let you make it bigger, smaller. It's going to let you move it around anywhere you want, as long as you just click on anywhere. But there's a little red, there's a cross right there in the direct middle. As long as you click on anything else, like if I click on that cross, it's just going to drag the cross. I don't know what that does. I try to avoid that. So I'm going to bring it here, and I'm going to try and get it like somewhere in the middle, and then what I want to do is stretch it out from there. Alright, now sometimes the image that you have won't look bad when you stretch it, sometimes it will, so you just gotta play around with it. Now with textures, most of the time I don't really remember Sims 3 if it's the same, but most of the time with Sims 4, on clothing textures, the front will be on the direct left, the back will be right next to it, and then these two blocks over here and this are the sleeves and any miscellaneous type collars or belts or whatever newfangled stuff they have on here. So since I'm just going to be putting this stencil on the front of it, I'm only going to worry about the extreme left side of this texture. Hi DJ, thanks for joining the stream, guys. Now unfortunately, since it's black, I really can't tell where the middle is between the front and the back, so hopefully I'm getting this kind of right. I'm just kind of gauging it off the middle of the collar. And I think it needs to be moved over just a little bit. You can either use your mouse to do that, or you can use your arrows. Using the arrow buttons, it gives you a little bit more precision. So that looks to be about, right in the middle. So we're gonna check the X up here, all the way up here. It says commit to transform. You can hit the X or you can hit enter, and you can see it's a bit. The black's a bit off. That's okay. We can fix that. What I'm going to do is go over here to where, hello Photoshop, hello, damn it. Okay, I'm going to go over here to where the finger is, and if you highlight on that, I already have it selected to smudge. There's 3 options here when you're on that thing. You got blur, sharpen, or smudge. I like blur the best. I was using smudge before on a previous retexture. So I'm going to hit blur, and what that's going to do is it's going to blur these two textures together. I have the strength set up to 100, but you can always adjust that, and it's whatever was defaulted. I usually use 9. I must have deleted my Photoshop default brushes at some point. I got so many goddamn brushes, it's ridiculous, and I don't use none of them, but I usually go for 9, and I'm going to shrink down the pixelage just a bit, maybe between 5 and 6, give me a little bit more control. And now it's real tiny, and then I can just blur it out. It really can't tell because it's black on black, but it's kind of a difference, so I'm just gonna blur these out. See, I shrunk the pixelage on my blur here, so I don't affect the actual writing and the image, the cartoon image. Here, I just want to get the edges, make them look a bit smoother. Probably gonna look like poop actually because of the difference of the blacks. Ugh, I don't like that. That's alright though. Now, down here really don't matter what because there's no writing down here, so it don't really matter what I'm smudging out. Alright, so I'll smudge all this out. And if you misstep or mess up, you can hit Control Alt Z. That will take you one step backwards, or you can go over here to your history. That's a tab that I moved over here. It can be its own thing. If you go up to this button here on window, click on that. There's a whole bunch of stuff here that you can open up. Your actions, I already have an action tab, and the history, and my options is over here. My tools, or my options is up here, and these are my tools. Alright, so kind of happy with that. Let's save this, see what it looks like in Sympxls Studio. I always export out of Sympxls Studio as a ping, but I will always re-import back into Sympxls Studio as a DDS, and how you do that is when you save it as a DDS. DDS is a plugin that you have to download separately from Photoshop. If anybody has Photoshop and you do not have a DDS plugin, let me know. I can help you get it. I can help you install it. No problem. Easy peasy. It's just as simple as download and clicking on it to install and letting it, Photoshop and it do its thing, and then the magic is done. So I'm going to go down here to my list, and I'm going to save as D3D/DDS. Click on that, and it's going to be my first image. I'm going to save that, and it's going to save. Now once this is done, I can go back into Sympxls Studio. I'm going to add another swatch just in case. DDS is already here. I just gotta wait for it to save and pop up. There it goes. And there we go. That's not too bad. That actually doesn't look too bad. I can still tell the difference between the blacks, and that's irritating the fuck out of me. I don't know. I think maybe it needs to be the image needs to be a bit smaller. But it don't look bad, right? Look pretty good? Alright. Just trying to think how I can get that to be DDS as an image file for Studio. No, well, DDS is a image file format, like a PNG or a JPEG or a GIF. Like the GIF is the moving image. Sympxls Studio accepts, I think, 3 types. Yes, 3 types: PNG, DDS, or JPEG. I've never imported an image into Sympxls Studio with a JPEG, only because in its previous versions it only allowed DDS or PNG. JPEG is something new, and I'm already stuck in my ways with DDS, so I don't use anything else but DDS to re-import. The difference between a PNG and a DDS is when you save as a DDS image, it lessens the pixelation and the what Photoshop people call the noise, like all that all the funky bits of the, you know what I mean, like it reduces that. It might still be there, but it won't be as apparent as it would be as if you were saving it as a PNG. That's why I like using a DDS. Some people like using PNGs, and hey, you do whatever works for you. You find out that you like what you have saved better as a PNG, and it looks good in Sympxls Studio as a PNG, and you take it in game and it looked good with that PNG, and keep it as a PNG. You do what you need to do, whatever makes you happy. But I save it as a DDS. I don't know. I'm not happy with that difference of the black there. So what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna unselect my marquee, Control D, and then I'm gonna go to up here this little wand. Looks like a wand with like a star, sparkly star, and whatever. This is the magic wand tool. I can select certain parts of the image. You see, I just hit the black part and it selected all the black on the inside here. And then I can delete it from there, or I can go to the eraser with the star around it, and what that's going to do is the magic eraser tool. What that's going to do is it's going to erase everything of a certain selection, just like that magic wand tool was a certain selection. The magic eraser tool will only erase what you select. So I'm going to see if I can erase that black. That don't look too bad. And erase the black around here, and let's get in close and get the O. Ugh. That look kind of bad. Whoops. Whoops. Gotta get in closer. Nope. That's not what I wanted either. Okay, that's better. Alright. In fact, I don't even need to do that because it'll be on the photo picture and can't really tell. Get rid of that though. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go back here to the original image. This is where history comes in good if you want to like try messing around. See, I already saved what we did as our first image, so if I need to use that or pull that back up, I can just open that up. But now I want to try something new, so I'm just going to go click back up here at the very top of my history, and it's going to be the very first, original texture. Go back here, I'm going to hit Control A to select all, Control C to copy, go back to my original texture, hit Control V and Control T, and let's make this a bit bigger. See, I'm going to be happy with this already, I can tell, because it doesn't have that weird background from the original image. See, now this is where the armpit is. Ooh, this is where the armpit is. No, I want it straight. No. Alright, whatever, that'll do. This is where the armpit is right here. So I'm trying to judge, like, if I was wearing this shirt, like, do I want the image, like, smack dab, like, on my, damn near my collarbone, you know what I mean? Or do I want to, like, rest it on my chest part, you know what I mean? Which is going to be, like, somewhere, like, armpit area and down. So that's where I'm aiming, like, armpit area down. Try to make it just a bit bigger. Maybe make it a bit longer, make the image look better. I'm going to use my check mark, and I'm just going to hit Control Shift S to bring up your save box. Save it as a DDS, and I already have one there. I'm going to do this one as X just to keep them different. Hit save again. Let's go back. Let's make another swatch, and we'll import the new one. Alright, so there's my X. Can y'all hear me okay? Hi, Vibbage. Hi. Am I speaking too loud? I have a problem speaking too loud. See, now I think that looks better without that. I mean, it's wider, obviously, but it looks a bit, see right here, you can tell it's like from the image. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a bit better. Maybe it's too wide. Like, should I shrink it in some? You know what I mean? I think I should shrink it in some. So let's, I'm going to hit Control T again. And, wonder what happens if I hit Shift. No, nothing happens if I shift. Okay, so I'm just going to bring it in a bit. That's all. And that looks about good. Okay, good. Sounds good, wonderful. Alright, and I'm going to hit Control Shift S again to bring up my save box. If you don't want to do keyboard shortcuts, you can go up here to File and hit Save As. And just a little tip here, if you're wondering what the keyboard shortcut is on anything in Photoshop, it tells you right here next to them. Control N for new, Control O for open, browse and bridge. I don't even know what the hell that is. I don't even use it. Open as, I don't even use that either. Save as I use all the time. But yeah, everything that has a keyboard shortcut, it will tell you here if you're into keyboard shortcuts. If you're not, that's fine. But see, free transform, Control T. Also with Control T, there's this little thing up here with the arc arrow, and then this like arced grid. If you hit that, you can move certain parts independently. Like for instance, if I wanted to move this upper left-hand corner without the middle part moving, I can move it, like I could stretch it. You know what I mean? Like, see how it like stretch that out? I can stretch that out. You know what I mean? In the middle and all that pretty much stayed the same. Like it didn't affect where that is. You know what I mean? That might actually look cute. Let's keep that. Let's see what that looks like. I'm going to hit Control Shift S to save to DDS, and I'm just going to use the X again. I didn't want to overwrite the 1 because if I decide that this one looks like crap and I'd rather use the first one, at least I still have it saved and I'll have to go through my first process all over again. Alright, so it's saving. DDS also takes a bit longer to save than a ping, and the fact that I am streaming right now and I have my internet open while I'm in Photoshop, it's taking a bit longer. But see, it shrunk a little bit. I don't know. What y'all think? Tell me what y'all think about that. Like move it up, move it down, make it smaller. Or should I keep the original? See, the original was the first one was a bit, lines are a bit bolder, you know, around the afro and the lettering. I mean, this doesn't look bad, but looks a bit brighter on the first one we did than this one. A little smaller, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Alright, so in order to make it smaller, you can drag from this corner up and then reposition the whole image, or you can just move the size in the bottom and the top, which I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to shrink it from the corner and then reposition it. That way everything stays proportioned a bit better. Alright, that's saved. Go and see what that looks like. Alright, see? Yep, see? Smaller. Definitely looks better. Alright, let's see. Looks alright. Got a good proportion with the boobies and the stomach. Right, exactly. It looks right. It looks off, like the proportions. You know what I mean? Like if I was to pull it in too much from the right and not enough from the left, and same as versus up and down. All right, so I'm happy with that. I think I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna remove those swatches. I'm gonna add a new swatch, and I'm gonna save. Whoa! I'm gonna save this one as my one. And replace it. Yes. Yes. Alright, bam, there we go, first one. And now we're done that first one. I'm just going to click on the black PNG at the very top of my history right here. It's going to take me back to the original texture, and then I'm just going to close out of this one because we've already done it. And there we go. And then we're just going to move on to the second one. Thinking, do I want to delete this stuff like I did the last one? See, it gets rid of that bold line. Like, I liked that bold line. But maybe I don't have to erase them. Maybe I can just keep it this way. AC, Control A, Control C, oop, Control V, okay, Control T. I'm gonna save it as number 2. So that's the original. That's the first one we did. And there's the second one. And that looks good. I think I need to bring it in on the right hand side somewhere. So I'm just going to hit Control T. Bring it in a bit. Save it again. Alright, that's saved. Yeah, see, seems a bit better, right? A bit more centered. I like that one. Was that Zoe? Is that supposed to be Zoe? I don't know. I'm so out of touch with Sesame Street. I have a 4-year-old and I really shouldn't be, but whatever. Alright, so we're done with that one. And we'll go back to the original. And I'm just going to move on to my second one, my third one. I kind of like this. Let me see how it looks on the original texture, if it gives me that weird. Yeah, it's going to give me that weird black outline. Again. Yeah. So how y'all doing tonight? Stream going okay? Any buffering or any of that stream nonsense going on? Alright, so I don't like how it curves around like this. I'm gonna make it smaller. Hi, Jails. Alright, it's done saving. It's a bit better. I don't like how it curved on a boob like that. You know, like that comb right there. Maybe I just need to move it down some. Most of the time with stencils like this, it's all trial and error. It's just going back and forth, seeing what you like, seeing what you don't like. Doesn't even look like it changed. Just putting stencils on some t-shirts right now until y'all get tired of seeing that. And then I have some patterns I want to add to a base game, that City Life crop top drawing. I think it came with City Life. You know the drawing, like the halter, and it's got like the cute little piece. Y'all see when I pulled up. It's like my favorite shirt ever that EA put out, and I just recolored it. I was bullshitting. I just recolored it. I had 1,000,001 different recolors in my game, and none of like the patterns were cool. I kept them, but like the actual like solid colors were none, like for like 4 or 5 different people, and they weren't in the color palette that I use to recolor, and the color palette that I prefer. So I was finally like, all right, I got them out the game, and I was like, let me recolor this. But now I want to put some patterns on it too, because I have a shitload of fucking patterns, so I might as well put them to some use. Oh no, I don't like how that comb curves like that. I don't want to push the bottom up, because then it might like make everything else look disproportionate, you know what I mean? But then I don't want to make the graphic any smaller too, because I like the size of the graphic for the length of the shirt. Decisions. Maybe if I just move it down some more. Oh, no, I didn't want to merge them. Alright, that looks a bit better. Now it still looks fucked up. I don't know, do y'all tell me, is it just me being too picky? Like, should I have left it the original position? Or is it just me? Like, is that this area ticking y'all to fuck off too? Like, it's pissing me off. Yeah. I think about getting rid of this white line around this heart. That heart looks weird. It just looks weird. Because it looks weird. Because here it looks like fine. And then, you know, here because of the boobs and, you know what I mean? The curves of the boobs just it looks weird. I don't like it. But I'll keep it. Boobs will warp the chest hair. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just being picky, right? Alright. Well, boom. That was what? Number 3? Save number 3? Okay. Go back to my original. Close out of that one. Alright, now this one is definitely this black background. It's not even fully black. Like, it's not like 6 zeros on the hex scale black. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that black. Like, it's all zeros. That's not that black. Like, it's an off black. So it's definitely, you're definitely going to be able to see this background on that texture. So, I hope that doesn't mess it up too much. Get rid of that background. Put it on here. Alright, well that don't look too bad. I'm gonna get rid of this original, so I can always put that back in if I need to. The numbers are fucking me up, because this will be number 4. Yeah, alright, that's better. Yeah, that's too big. Let me see. What's an area that I can... Alright, see down here, I've made this marquee. It says W343H422. That little measurement there is telling me how big this marquee is. So 343, 422. I'm gonna go back here and resize this. And see if... No, I just made it blurry. Great. Okay. Well, still, I want to see what that looks like if I just... Let's see what this looks like. Done saving. Jeez Louise, come on, Photoshop. Alright, well that didn't, I mean, it kind of made it look better. Look, y'all, I'm a perfectionist, so even if it looks perfectly fine, I'm still going to find something wrong with it. I definitely do want to make this, bring this in a bit. Maybe up a bit. Has anybody watching tried doing this yourselves at all? Has anybody watching ever recolored or made CC? Okay, that's a bit better. I like that. I'm gonna keep that. Go back to the original texture. Let's close out of that. And move on to number 5. And again, we're gonna erase the black background of this with the magic eraser tool. Just click on any part of the black. Oi, too hard, too high up. So I just hit Control T, and now I'm just gonna use the arrows on my keyboard to bring it down. And maybe bring the bottom up some, because I don't want to go too far down on the shirt. I mean, I know it's a long shirt, but you know, you want the message you're sending to be like in front, you know, up front, right where your eye can see. No? Still didn't save? Okay. Alright, that's a bit better. Yeah, that's a bit better. Not so high up. Alright, I'm gonna do one more of these. I'm gonna save the others as a surprise. Cause I want y'all to be surprised when I release these on the other ones. Mind you, the website that was suggested to me to get these off of, these are just my favorite ones that I like. They're also the ones that I thought would look well on a shirt, because not all of the graphic images, like some are beautiful, beautiful ones. There was one with a woman with her hair looking to the left, and she's got writing where her hair should be, and it was beautiful. But bringing it into The Sims and resizing it would have lost all that, all the great imagery. It would have just got all blurry, and it wouldn't look good. But I know that from past experience, sometimes you just gotta take it in there and see for yourself. So that's why I picked the ones that I picked. But yeah, I want y'all to be surprised. So this is the last one I'm gonna do with these, and then I'm gonna go to patterns. I'm gonna show y'all how to the website that I get my patterns from, how to save the pattern, how to bring it into Photoshop, how to resize it, how to save it as a pattern, and then how to put it on the mesh. It sounds long and drawn out. It's really not, though. I promise. I actually like the size of this. I'm just going to try and center it. Maybe make it a bit longer. And then save this as number 6. Some people who actually put graphics on the t-shirts, they'll take inspiration from a website and using their own the fonts that they have downloaded. Do I make any meshes? No, baby. I wish I did. I just don't have. I have a 4-year-old. I'm surprised I get time to do any of this shit. Because my patience and my focus is short. Once he goes to school and I get some free time to like be by myself, because he's home with me all day now. Once I get some time to myself to think and to actually like read a tutorial from beginning to end, or watch a video from beginning to end and like apply it as I'm learning it, because that's how I best learn, then maybe I will branch out into doing that. I know there's Marvelous Designer, that is a mesh making program. I only know where to get it for a 30-day trial for free. Other than that, it has to be paid for. I know some people also make meshes in Blender. To my knowledge, those that make meshes in Blender are more of a Maxis Match type mesh, or a Maxis Match mesh edit, or they make objects in Blender. Objects, I would make object meshes. I want to learn how to make object meshes before I learn how to make clothing meshes. Only because I think that would help me learn better. But no, I wish I did. I wish. Alright, so let's bring this in here. Oh, that one, see, I like just the simple black and white. That looks good. That looks good. I'm superbly happy with that. Just how it is. I'm not even going to front. The perfectionist in me is completely happy with that. Me either, DJ. Me either. I've heard that if you have a simple grasp on like how sewing works, like as far as like patterns when you like sew clothes together, that like if you can get a grasp of that it makes it easier when you're meshing, because meshing is like that. I don't fucking know. I can't grasp that. I don't remember. I had home ec 20 plus years ago when I was in 7th grade. I don't remember any of that shit. I don't remember none of it. Alright, so I'm gonna close out all this, because I want the other who's he, what's he, to be a surprise to you. Then I'm gonna open up, where is it? Yeah, the City Life photo crop top. You wanna do on the original? I'm gonna bring up this one. Oi, no I don't. Alright, so this is the mesh that I want to put a pattern on. Y'all know this mesh. Do I need to bring this up in Sympxls Studio? I think y'all can tell which mesh this is. This is my favorite EA item, like, ever. They knocked this one out of the box. If I had this in real life, I'd wear it all the time. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all the website I go to get patterns off of. Come on. The website I go to is Spoonflower to get my patterns from. There are a lot of different pattern websites. This is the one that I like the best. It has a little bit of everything here, I find. You can search by fabric, wallpaper, gift wrap. I like wallpaper just because it has more. They have more options here. But see, you can get like grass cloth, or you can get these polka dots, or these pretty flowers. You can get some ginger check, or you can get some like, what is this, stacked, I don't know, triangle hipster shit. I don't know. Ooh, Dalmatian spots. That's new. Ooh. Most of these I already have saved. Some of y'all, if you saw the recolor I did of Citron Tart's one of her bodysuits, I did like 50 some odd patterns, 40 some, I don't know, I did a lot of fucking patterns. Most of them are from this website here. Let's see if there's anything else. I kind of like that, but I kind of don't. Oh, the fishies. Alright, well, I got a shitload of them already saved. I don't need them anymore. Okay, so this is the website I use. Oh, come on, Spoonflower. No, I'm already subscribed. Yeah, whatever. Get out of here. Oh, this is pretty too. Oh, that's so pretty. Alright, I want that too. Open that and be like, let me go back to these animation spots. Alright, so what I do is I click on this website. What I do is I click on the one they have, you know, just a swatch of it. Some websites don't have this. Some you're going to have to like play around in Photoshop just to capture a part of the pattern. And some of the time it's not always seamless either. And seamless is like when we say seamless, like this pretty pattern here. This one here. See how it flows on this image here? It flows like the pattern flows together. You don't see any breaks in the pattern. You don't see any lines. It just, you know, it all flows together and it looks great. That's what seamless means. This is a seamless texture right here where the left side can connect to the right side perfectly without you really having to do anything. Same with this corner to this corner, like it all go nice. So I'm gonna save this image as, and I'm gonna go to my patterns, and where's my spoon flower? No. Fresh patterns? No. Fresh patterns? No. Where are they at? Where did I save them? Ah, here it is. The number we had down here, 395. Oh, 396. All right. Y'all see, shitload of patterns. No good goddamn reason I need to have all these damn patterns. Now this Dalmatian pattern, it's beautiful. I love it, but it's not seamless, so I'm not going to be able to use it on a wallpaper type application. Like I wouldn't be able to take this pattern and slap it on a wallpaper in Sympxls Studio and bring it in game because it's going to look horrible because this left side isn't going to connect to the right side right, or maybe it does it? I don't know. It might actually. Now I'm looking at it, but it might not, and it would look horrible. You'd see it on the walls. You see like a break between each wall section. You'd see a line, and it would look horrible. Let's see. What did we say it was? 396? Oh, 397. Alright. I want to go back to where I have my pattern saved. Take this one. Alright, now you see it's got this ruler around the outside of it. I need to get rid of that because I don't want that. I don't want that stain. So I'm just going to go from one corner to the other, and with my marquee, and I'm just going to drag it up to the corner. I'm just going to make sure I'm grabbing everything. Now I know with this site and these rulers here that I need to go one in from the side and from the top, or maybe not. Maybe I can just do it like this. But I know normally this site, when I do that, when I make it perfect, it'll still leave some of this white remaining. We'll see how it looks like doing it this way. Alright, well that didn't look bad. I actually didn't do it that time. Alright, so here's my pattern. I got whatever pattern it is. I'm cool. I want to save this pattern to Photoshop so I can use it later. Or not. You don't have to do it this way, which is the reason why I have so many fucking patterns, because I don't save them to Photoshop because I'm afraid something's going to happen and I'm going to lose all my patterns. But so we got this pattern. I'm going to open up my image thing to resize it, and that's going to be Control-Alt-I. When I see it's at 450 by 450, now that is entirely too big for me. I'm going to save it as 256 by 2. No, I'm lying. I'm going to, yeah, I know. I'm going to save it as 512, and 512, I'm going to make it a bit bigger. And you'll see the reason behind that in a minute. And then I'm going to go up here to Edit, and I'm going to go all the way down here to Define Pattern. I'm going to click on that, and it really don't matter what you name it here. You can name it Fuck You, you can name it Best Pattern Ever, you can put numbers, you can put whatever, it doesn't matter. Click OK. Then I'm going to go back to my mesh here. And I'm going to make a new layer by hitting Control-Alt-N. Oh, no wait, Control-Shift-N. And I'm going to go to multiplier overlay. Multiply makes things a bit darker than overlay would, So that's why I'm going to do that. I think it keeps the vibrancy of the colors. I'm going to hit OK, and then I'm going to hit Control-Alt-G to create a clipping mask. Here's what it looks like over here on your layers. It's slightly moved over to the right with an arrow down showing that it's a mask of layer 0. 1 is a mask of layer 0. And then I am going to I'm going to go down here to the FX. I'm going to hit FX and I'm going to click on blending options. That's going to bring up the screen. This is also the screen where you can add where people add the borders to their pictures. If you see them on Tumblr, they're all edited and they got these fancy borders. So you can do that with the stroke. You can add shadows to your Sims with the drop shadow. That is a whole nother screen. If y'all want to see that done, I can show y'all that too. But right now we're just going to do pattern overlay. I'm going to click on that. And right here where it says this box right here next to pattern, I'm going to click on that and it's going to let me select the pattern I want. Now, I already have some patterns saved. Like these wood textures here are the Peacemaker IC's wood textures that he allows people to use in furniture recolors. These are plaid patterns that SJ for Prez put out. And then these are just other random crap. This is that I found on the internet. These are Smooba's patterns here. These are other ones that I found on the internet that I had already saved as a pattern. And these are some rustic industrial type Jones that I just uploaded because I'm working on a conversion. But the last pattern that you define will always be the last pattern on this list, if that makes it easier for you to find, because this pattern is so intricate. It's very small, so you're not going to be able to tell as you would better on these. I see the small thumbnail, large thumbnail. Alright, large thumbnail makes it a bit easier to see. So I'm going to click on that there. Okay. And then I'm going to click out of that box to bring it up, and then I can just, it says scale. I can scale it up or scale it down. Blend mode, I'm going to put it on multiply. Is this going to let me do it? Link with layer. Opacity 100%. See how multiply made it like dark? I'm wondering if that's gonna. I should go to overlay. Overlay makes it a little bit better. Alright. So I'm gonna shrink it down to like 50%. Because that was a pretty big pattern. No? Nothing? No? Okay, let's delete this. I'm trying a new way to do this because I've seen somebody do this on another video and I'm like, interesting. That didn't really work for me. What I normally do is I edit and I go to fill. And there's my pattern. I'm gonna click on that and mode normal because we already made a multiply layer here, so we really don't matter what it is there. Opacity, brick fill. No, I don't want to script the pattern, so I'm going to leave that plain. Hit OK. And there's my pattern. That doesn't look too bad. Let's take that in the Sims 4 Studio and see what it looks like. Let's say I'm going to use X. Let's see what I photographed that. There's my X and there's my pattern. It's a bit off center, but that doesn't look bad. But that's how you can add a pattern. That's one way. Another way is, let's see. Another way is to actually copy and paste it. So you can Control A to grab it all, Control C to copy it, go back here. Because we're already on layer 1, which is the multiply layer in the clipping mask layer. Right here, Control V, and you see it only grab a portion of it. So you're going to hit Control T to move it around, and you're either going to use the arrow on your keyboard like that, or you can just click and drag it. And this makes it a bit easier when you're trying to like center things. See now, if there was a little bit more here on the left to cover it, then I could center it. But I guess that's just how the pattern is, huh? Here's where you can like shrink it up if you only wanted to do pattern on, say, the front of it. You could only do the pattern on the front of it if you wanted to, but this I want to do the pattern on the whole thing. And, you know, I can make it bigger, I can make it smaller, I can make it squished, whatever. That's one way to do it too. Let me see. I really want to do it this way. I want to learn how to do it this way. Okay, alright, there we go. This is the way that I saw. Okay, so blend mode normal. Do I want to do overlay? Yeah, I want to do overlay because I want to keep the folds and the shadows of the original pattern here. How many of y'all watching? Only on the stream, only 4 of you. Here's where you can scale it down even easier than that last method. See, you just move the scale here, and you can blow it up real big, and you can make it kind of small. You can put a whole bunch of them on one size. I like this way. I didn't even know about this way before. I'm glad I watched that other person. See, that seems kind of off to me there. But I like that. If I multiply, what's that look like? See the multiply, see how it brought it back? You can see the folds of the actual shirt. And if you go to overlay, oh, I made it way too bright. Let's see what linear light does. Oh, way too bright. Let's go to linear burn. Nah, it's still too dark. I don't like that. Color burn? No. I'll stick with my friend multiply. Alright, so I'm at 35%. Maybe 36% would be better. A tad better. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. Now I'm going to save that. I want to see what that looks like in Sympxls Studio. Oi. No, I don't like that. I like my way better. I don't like how it got so washed out. Let's open that back up. Darken? No. Color? Definitely not. Saturation? Ooh, no. Hue does nothing. Luminosity is black and white. Difference? Oi. Pin light? No. Soft light? No. Hard light? Ugh. Sheesh. Hello, Urban Pixel. Color dodge? No. Screen? No. Lighten? No. Darker color? No. Maybe I need to... I don't know. I don't like the vibrancy. It's not vibrant enough. Maybe I can just... Image... Adjustments... Vibrance. No, that doesn't do shit. It does that. This seems very complicated. It's not as complicated as I'm making it. I'm just trying to... I saw somebody do this way. This is not my normal way of putting a pattern on something, but I saw somebody do it this way on another video, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know you could do that. So that's why I was doing this, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm just taking that off. Going back to my way. Fill normal, 100%. Preserve transparency. What does that do? Not a goddamn thing. What the hell? Hey, what happened? Why isn't it showing up? It's because I got this funky effects on it. How do I get that off? Oh, there it is. See, I like that. See how vibrant that is compared to what it looked like before? Like the pattern's off a bit, but that's okay. I can live with that. You know, not everything's perfect. See, that's the other way. And this is the way I usually do it. Yeah, that. I mean, I'm not gonna say the other way is trash, but I like how the patterns look. I don't like that it's off center, but that's just the pattern. That's not me. You know what I mean? And we're gonna close out of that. Let's open up that Dalmatian one that we found, because that was super cute. No, 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 no. This one. Alright, so I need to trim it. I'm going to go corner to corner. And then I'm going to, let's see, I did 512 before, right? I'm going to shrink this down to 256. Maybe that'll look alright. Maybe that'll look better. Maybe the pattern was too big before. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. Define pattern. Save it. Go over here. No. Edit. Fill. Grab a new pattern. Oh, that looks cute. She's gonna be a Dalmatian. Where's this? Are you X? I'll just do X1. I don't want to get it confused. Normally I would do numbers, but since there's already 55 swatches on the for the solid colors, what I'll do is probably dropping them into their own folder and then renumber them 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's just easier for me. I know it's adorable, right? Oh, that looks so cute. Like, it just looks like black and white splotches. But I know it's Dalmatian because that's what the pattern place said it was, Dalmatian. That's, oh, it's so cute. Oh, I'm so loving it. Oh, I'm so loving it. I gotta change it now. Oh, my man, I'm just gonna move these out the way so I don't get them confused with any patterns I might have. Patterned. And 1. Rename 2. Alright. Oh no, not 22. 2. Alright. Now let's see if I made this bigger. So is that 256, right? Let's see if I go to 512. Whatever image size it's at right here. Whatever, what is this? Image, yeah, whatever image size it's at right here. When you save it as a pattern, that's what it's going to stay at, and you'll see the difference. Oh, no. You'll see the difference that it'll the pattern's going to get more spaced out on here. So I'm going to define the pattern, whatever, name it whatever. I'm going to go here to fill and see how I have both of them here, and they look exactly the same, but we know that this one's 256 and then this one is 512. Or if this one's 512 and this one's 256, so I'm going to click on that one. See how I got more spaced out? So it really all depends on the image size. I might have to mess with that image size for that other pattern. Alright. I like them both. I like them both, like close together and spaced out. I like them both. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with them. But yeah, that's how you do a pattern on things. Let's see. I don't know if I'll do both. I don't know. If I do both, they won't be right next to each other on the swatches. Like this. Oh, that seems weird. I might like space them apart. Maybe like put one at the beginning of the swatches and one at the end. I don't know. Let's see. I have these nautical patterns with these polka dots, the chevrons, and the stripes. I haven't even saved these in Photoshop yet. But these two look really fun. Let's look at this one. What size is this? Ooh, 3600. Yeah, no thanks. Thanks. Let's shrink you down. No, I think I want to go smaller. And then I want to define my pattern. Large anchors, okay. And I want to go to fill. Click on it. That's so cute. Let's see, DS4. That's cute. I don't know, it seems a bit childish. Like maybe this would be on child or toddler clothing rather than on adult clothing. But I like it. I like the pattern. I like the size of it too. Like if it was 512, I think it would be. If I use 512 by 512, I think it would be like more blown out than it already is. Grr, I hate having to go back. It's always good. Oh, pink glitter. Pink glitter papers. What do I have here? See? Patterns I didn't even know about. There's these red stripe. These are all wallpapers down here. Iron sheet gold patterns. What the hell? What in the hell? I have stuff I don't even remember, y'all. This is bad. This is how bad my pattern problem is. What is this pink and gold one? Oh, that's pretty. I like that one. Size is this? Too big. 256. 256. See how it kind of lost? Ooh. See how I'm shrinking it? Like it looks good like this. But it kind of lost some of its oomph here. I don't know. We won't see. I don't know. I'm not too much of a fan here. Bringing in Sympxls Studio might change my mind though. Yes, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I want that pink to be pinker. It's already at 100%. Maybe I can. Oh, no. Maybe I can hue. No. Oi, what the hell did I do? None of this is making me happy. Photo filter channel, color invert, pasteurize. Maybe I just need to brighten it up. No, not really. Contrast. Definitely made the gold brighter. I'm putting a pattern. Hi, Sophie. I'm putting a pattern on this crop top, but I want it to be like, I don't know, I think this pink don't look as pinky here. I want to get the pink a bit more pinky. I'm trying to. So you can try this out. That's a bit better. I'm still not over the moon how it messed up the actual gold pattern, but that's a super cute pattern too. What other pattern we got? I gotta go through and pick the patterns before, so they're already in the same folder. Make it easier. Brown, chevron, childish, elegant, floral, lotus, modern, chic. Isn't that the folder you just in? Ooh. Yo, this is bad. I don't even remember. When did I download these? 7/16/2. No, I didn't. No, I shouldn't. I just downloaded these last month. I don't even remember that. I don't remember that. Let's see if we can find some fun patterns I'll put on here. This is my all-time favorite pattern, like, ever. It was on a bathing suit in Sims 3. I can't remember who did it, but it was like, I don't know if it was a new mesh or if it was a recolor of an already existing mesh in Sims 3, but then they put this pattern on it and I was obsessed from like day one. So I'm just gonna copy and paste that. We're gonna go back here. This is what we're gonna do with this one. Well, that saved pretty damn quick. That saved a lot quicker than the other one. Oh, I love this pattern. It's so pretty. It's just not appropriate for this laptop. .256 by 256. Okay, good. You know what? I'm going to define this as a pattern. Since it's already at a size, that's pretty decent. And then I'm just going to fill it. That's cool, I guess, right? What do y'all think? I might be too busy. There's like a line right here. I don't like that line. It might be because of the size. I might have to make it bigger. Oi, too big. I didn't like that line right there. Although, that might be appropriate for like, you know what I mean? Like where the seam would be, the hem or whatever would be in actual clothing. See, this is why I don't use patterns when I recolor stuff. I know people are like, same plain colors, but this is why, because I could spend literally days trying to put patterns on stuff. Not because I don't know how to do it, it's because I have so many of them and I'm so freaking picky. That's not bad. That actually is kind of cute. See, and that hits the right part of the seam. Like, it's right there under the arm. Nobody's going to notice that, right? Same with here. Yeah, nobody's going to notice that. That's not bad at all, actually. I like that. That's pretty darn cute. So, is there anything else y'all want to see me do? Because if not, I think I'm going to get off the stream. Anything that you think I would know how to do that you want to see? How many people are here? That's 40, that's fine. And if y'all want to see some conversions, I have conversions galore that I could do. These fresh patterns, I don't know why they're not showing up. That's why, because they're EPS. Yeah, I don't fuck with them. Needs cropping. Yeah, they do need to be cropped. I don't feel like doing that right now. Maybe I would like it better if it was like off and it was like this. Like, that's super cute. I like this so much. Like, I know right now I'm gonna love it. This is definitely a keeper. And I saw a black and white version of this too. Yup, that's so cute. I have this thing for flamingos. I don't know why. Maybe because they're pink. I don't know. I'm not even a pink girl. I'm a purple girl. I don't know. This looks really cute. This looks really cute. I don't know. Is it too hyper real for like The Sims 4? That's the only thing. Like some of my patterns, like I feel like it's too realistic for The Sims 4. You know what I mean? Like if I was making, if this was a piece of real life clothing, it would float. You know what I mean? But like, will this stand out too much in the game? You know? I try to be like semi Maxis Match, only because the alpha struggle is real. There's just too many beautiful alpha stuff that be coming out. All those florals, kid friendly, I'm not making this for kids. I want to do something geometric. Like, I feel like geometrics are safe in The Sims 4, you know? Shift F5. Okay. This is cute. I'm gonna like this one too. I do. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Isn't there some kind of definition around the neck here? Yeah, see, it's getting rid of that. Know what I mean? Like, I guess you can tell a little bit here. I don't know. Alright, well, guys, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. My bladder is screaming, and I'm tired. So, unless you guys get any other questions, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks for joining me. It was a blast. I'll probably stream again next Saturday, or Friday, or Sunday, or whatever night. Just let me know when y'all want me to stream again. I can do it. Any questions? Y'all know how to find me. It's been real. Thanks for joining me, and have a great Saturday night, guys. Bye.